President Paul Kagame implored members of the East African Legislative Assembly this week to find an alternative financing mechanism to solve the financial crisis the community is facing.
The East African community is currently underfunded, delaying the implementation of projects and programs.
Now, Rwanda's Minister for EAC Affairs, Professor Nshuti Manasseh, says a proposal for the contribution from each member state is before the Council of Ministers.
We had proposed that we contribute 65%, all of us, and then 65%. Then 35% be assessed on the partner's GDP.
The proposal, according to the minister, was opposed by Kenya because it has the highest GDP in the region.
Our GDPs are different. And of course, it also means that some partner states benefit more than others. So it was fair that if you benefit more, you contribute more.
The GDP ratio of Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi are totally so different. So for me, it couldn't be a bad idea, but also to implement it might be very difficult.
Earlier, the lawmakers called for the adoption of the African Union model of funding by putting a levy on all imports into the community for sustainable financing. Currently, each partner state contributes only $8 million annually, but some countries are still in arrears. South Sudan owes $20 million, Burundi $7 million, Rwanda $3 million, Uganda $1.4 million. Meanwhile,
East African Community Surveillance, Compliance and Enforcement Commission Bill 2022 has been duly passed by this House. That this is one of the bills that shall define our legacy as a fourth era.
The bill seeks to establish a commission of financial experts who will supervise institutions in the establishment of EAC monetary union as the third pillar aimed at attaining a common currency of the region. However, the regional lawmakers are concerned that the establishing of a monetary union without an increase in funding for the community could delay its implementation. The legislators want to carry amendments to the EAC Budget Act to compel the Council of Ministers to present a certificate of financial implication before bills are passed. Jjingo, NTV, in Kigali, Rwanda.